Alright, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to The Roaring Lion Lives On. We are here to finish out the rest of this tour show. We got 3 more tour nights, and then of course our biggest show of the year, The Lion's Roar, will be headlined this year by Funakoshi and Razan Okamoto for the BCG World Championship. We've risen to medium. I've got really nothing else to get into, so let's just start the tour. Let's get into this thing. Of course, I'm recording this right after the previous episode because it's part 1 and part 2. I do gotta fucking remind myself to check in case anybody's not available for anything. The dosha, have we been running this the whole time? 1,000. Yeah, we're gonna be picking the cheaper option. So yeah, we're going to open the show. We got another preview match for this tag title fiasco we got going on as Inajero and Marvel Malloy will do the technical masterclass this time around, and Marvel Malloy will get the victory. They lost in the 3-way at the pay-per-view, but tonight Marvel Malloy goes over in the technical masterclass. Up next, we have a Young Lion match where Quick Kick, it was a 3v3, okay, cool. Quick Kick Nakao and the Spine Breakers will take on Iki Kubo and the Doi Boy. And yes, 10 minutes total. Nakao can go over because he took the job like a champion at the pop-up pay-per-view. And then in the other Young Lion match, we're going to have the Red Dragons versus Washi Tanaka and Sofu Ozawa. I realized while I was booking this tour that I have been kind of neglecting Sofu, and while he's not going to do much for me, it's like he's on the roster. He's been here since the birth of the company, I think. So, I mean, the least I can do is have him fucking wrestle the Young Boys. Alright, up next, we are going to have a trios match where the next, all 3 of them, Raw Power and Suguru Imoto, will take on the Dependables and Razan Okamoto. Match will go 19 minutes. Razan goes over. Ichiro can take the pin. This will be the steal of the show. Open script, slow build, decisive. Alright. And then we're going to have a quick promo from Razan. Events of Kingdom Calling won't affect him. It's basically just a quick, like, hey, yeah, I lost at Kingdom's Calling, but Funakoshi, I don't care who you bring to war with you, I'm not letting that affect my mental state going into the match that really matters. That was just a warm-up. You won that battle, I'm gonna win the war, kind of promo. Just like, I'm not out of it, guys, trust me. Funakoshi off screen, major success, and then trios match again, a preview for the Challenger Series title where the dojo of Giant Brody, Yoshi Nakataku, and Noritoshi Miura will take on Dynamite Narahashi and the Silent Killers. This match is going to go 22 minutes. Giant Brody can get the pinfall over Kiyotaka. Slow build. Decisive. Book the segment. And then we do have a quick promo by Taku. Shit's on Dynamite. The dojo is stronger without him. So yeah, he tells Dynamite pretty much that, you'll never be able to beat me, and the dojo is even stronger. It's stronger than it's ever been now that you're gone. Just fucking fuck you promo. Miura and Dynamite can be off screen. Menace, major success for these guys. Regular success, okay. And then in our main event, it will be a 4v4 between, is he still in? He's not, he moved up, good for him. Alright, it will be a 4v4 with Intensity and the Wild Ones versus him. So it's going to be Intensity, Massacre, and Mabuchi Furusawa versus TEW, the Wild Ones, and Funakoshi. Just a preview to what might happen at Strength Rush if Funakoshi wins at the Lion's Roar. So we will have... I don't think it matters who I have pin who. I think I'll do Funakoshi pins Massacre. Open script, slow build, decisive. Yeah, we'll have Funakoshi pin Massacre. And then a quick promo. Different result at Strength Rush. Strength Rush. Just to pretty much like, yeah, you won tonight, but if we face at Strength Rush, buddy, you ain't winning. Get Massacre in there. Get Massacre. Get Yoshi Sada, Masashi, Big Bruiser Finley, Animal Harker, Tanya Toshusai. So this is going to be a real test in terms of if the people I overuse now that we are a medium-sized company, if that will affect us, and it doesn't seem to matter. Okay, never mind. We're not overusing anyone, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's the show. Nothing new is going to be set up for the Lion's Roar tonight. That's going to be happening on the next two shows. And yeah, we open with a pretty decent technical masterclass. Marvel and Inajero got the show off to a strong start. 48 for the first Young Lion match and a 51 for the second one. Washi got a 63. Nice. 65 for Razan and the Dependables versus the next. Razan went off because he's Razan. He's the fucking man. And a 67 for his I'm Not Out of the Fight Yet promo. And then a 67 for the following match. Taku at a 69. Dynamite at a 52. And 64 for the Fuck You Dynamite promo. Dojo's best without you. And 72. The main event got a 72. The two boys, Showtime and Guerrilla Warfare Funakoshi. Showtime, Mabuchi Furusawa, and Guerrilla Warfare Funakoshi got 70s. That is a nickname that I've wanted to give Funakoshi this whole save, but I forgot to keep saying it. So yeah, much like how people call him Showtime Mabuchi Furusawa, people call Funakoshi Guerrilla Warfare, spelled like gorilla, like an animal, to help him better associate with the Wild Ones. And then Mabuchi Furusawa's promo got a 67. And yeah, the tour did good. 69. Good way to start the second half of our tour. And if nothing goes on, let's get straight into the next show. Alright, day 6. We've been getting insanely lucky with double bookings because I haven't been fucking looking. Whew. Again with 900 fans, so we're going to go to a generic venue. We have been selling it out. Actually, I think it's going to cost us maybe a little more now that I see it. Because it says 960 fans are expected, but we drew 1072, so I'm just going to risk it. But yeah, day 6, I've got opening the show. We have Furusawa in, once again, a technical masterclass, as the politicians take on Washi Tanaka and Mabuchi Furusawa. In 15 minutes, Furusawa goes over, technical masterclass. They can decide, I don't care, whichever one of them wants to take the pin can take it. Call it slow build, decisive, that shit. Oh, they can't, that's right, they're the fucking politicians. Okay, cool. So Showtime goes over. And then we get an appearance from a couple of guys that we haven't seen in a minute. And that is, of course, M3, who are very, very, very upset with Furusawa and all of Showtime for destroying Suki's leg, destroying his leg, and costing him the Challenger Series Championship. So now that Suki is healed, They are back, and they fucking lay out Furusawa and Washi Tanaka until he needs help getting to the back. M3 lay out Showtime and Washi until they need help getting to the to the back. They do not fucking play around. They are not happy with them. Alright, boom. Up next is gonna be a kind of a weird one. A weird Young Lion match. I'm trying some new people together. It will be Genji and the Doi Boy versus Massacre and Suguru Emoto. Voice crack there. Jesus Christ. I hope that didn't pick up on the fucking... Oh, that was a big one. Massacre can get the victory. We'll have Genji take the pin because our strong Doi Boy is no longer a Young Lion, but I wasn't expecting it, so he's jobbing still. And then our second one, we have the entirety of M3 will defeat Ikki, Kubo, and Yutaka. So that will be, of course, Blast Radius and the Suki. This goes 10 minutes. Suki gets the dub. Book the segment. Alright. And then we have a Suki promo. Suki promises to take everything from Furusawa or make sure he never walks again. Just fucking big M3 promo. You fucked with us. You don't understand. It might just be the 3 of us versus the 5 of you. I don't think you guys truly understand who the fuck we are. We don't need more than 3 people to fucking kill you. Then we have a Raw Power versus Quick Kick Nakao and Tanyu Toshusai. This match goes 17 minutes. Tanyu gets the victory. He can pin Koyo. Steal the show. Open script. Slow build. Decisive. Alright. And then, you know what happens when M3 loses to people they think they can take onto a fight? They beat him up, but they don't this time. They don't. Suguru. Did I spell that right? Why does that look wrong? I did. Suguru shit talks Tanyu. Tanyu tells him to back it up. So, Suguru cuts a promo where he's pretty much like, you know, we could just fucking lay you out right now, but truthfully, Tanyu, I pity you. I kind of pity you because, you seem to, only ever really execute and get wins when you're behind Funakoshi. Because let me think, you lost to Brody, you lost matches to Suki. It seems every time you're on your own, you just can't win. And Tanyu tells him, I'm gonna fucking, I'll prove it to you, man to man. If you face me at the Lion's Roar, I will prove to you that I can execute on my own in a singles match. So that is a match that we have set up for, the Lion's Roar. Right there. I felt horrible. I didn't have anything for Tanyu. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta give him something. He's one of my guys. It's just, this is what I was talking about at the start of the save when I'm like, this mid-card scene, I'm gonna try to push too many people and some guys just aren't gonna be getting pushed. Tanyu, that happened to Tanyu in this save. There are other people that are just doing slightly better than him and getting better opportunities that Tanyu's just not getting, and I feel bad, but I had to give him something at the pay-per-view. Up next, we have a tag match. Razan Okamoto will team up with Shark, because I like Shark, and I think Shark could do decent things on his own. So Shark and Razan will team up to take on the Silent Killers. It will go 18 minutes. Razan can pin Kiyotaka. Open script, slow build, decisive, because I don't think Shark can call. It's still going up. His ratings are still going up, so that's good. He's in the prime of his career. He could actually be a super worker once he gets this psychology. He's actually really fucking good. He was, guys, I promise he was not this good when I started the save. See, he was like decent. He was like okay. You can't blame me for not seeing much in him, okay? The push might come soon, but it's also not coming for Tanyu, so who knows? Then we have a big old 4v4 where the dojo, the entirety of the dojo, Giant Brody and Yoshi Nakataku, take on the tag champions and the Wild Ones. And in 20 minutes, Big Bruiser Finley beats Giant Brody in the match. And that will open called slow build decisive, and that is all we have time for on the show. But after the show, we know how Giant Brody operates. When he loses his fucking shit. But if there's anybody on this roster that can match the just pure meathead crazy of Giant Brody, it's Big Bruiser Finley. So these two are just fucking brawling and wreck the press conference setup. And Maeda, he's like, because he's the fucking boss, you know. They're meatheads, but they're not animals. Despite the fact that his tag partner's Animal Harker. They're not literal animals. So eventually Maeda does get them to stop and split them up. And he's like, this can't fucking happen. Because I want this shit to happen at the pay-per-view. So Brody and Finley brawl, wreck the press setup. Maeda wants this at the pay-per-view. So, yeah. Cool. Yoshifusa Maeda, entertainment, minor success, Giant Brody menace, Big Bruiser Finley menace. We can have, I'll have Yoshi Nakataku help calm down Brody and Animal Harker help calm down Finley. So just to get them on the screen. That goes 4 minutes. That's the press conference there. So that is one more match pre-booked, 2 more over the show. Big Bruiser Finley and Giant Brody. I just feel like this will be a really good match between two Gaijins here. I'll have Brody come out first because he's slightly less over. And yeah, good match. I don't know how many times we've done it, actually. We had it once on the Grand Prix, but it was during a Grand Prix. And we've done it in both Grand Prix. One time Brody won, the other time it went to a draw. So the rubber match, standard BCG rules, will happen at the biggest show of the year. So yeah, that's 2 more matches set up. Let's get into it. 65 to open the show. Washi gets a 62. Furusawa gets a 67. And the return of M3 laying out Furusawa and Washi gets a nice, crisp 75. Beautiful. The first Young Lion match gets a 49. Massacre did alright. Suguru did alright. And 60 for Yutaka, Iki, and Kubo versus M3. Suki with the 71, my boy. 75 for the second Suki promo. He is the... Furusawa, when the save started, Furusawa was the best promo we had, and now Suki has taken that crown and fucking ran with it. 75. 67 for Quick Kick Nakao and Tanyu versus Raw Power. Koyo got a 60, guys. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. The next are getting good. Then slowly but... oh my fucking god. Look at that development. Look at that development, guys. Oh my god. It pays so much to not make your user character Shingen Miyazaki. Because without Shingen, these guys would not be developing as fast as they were. Having both Shingen and Maeda be NPCs in your BCG save is an actual cheat code that I've just discovered. Because I played a save where I was Shingen, and because he's the user character in 2020, you can't get proteges as a user character. And this is paying insane dividends, guys. Cheat code right there. The Suguru and Tanyu promo got a 48. Good to see. And 73 for the semi-main. Razan goes off. Shark got a 52. They have great chemistry. Oh, shit. The Shark. Oh. Shark as a regular team-up with Spinebreakers and Razan is something I kind of like. I really kind of fucking like it. And then the main event gets a 71. Nobody had a great performance per se, but the match did all right. Marvel was off his game. He still got a 57. And then the press conference got a 67. And I thought I hit finish show. 71. Good episode. Good show tonight. And then, again, if nothing happens in between the two day 6 and day 7, I will see you right at day 7 right now. All right, day 7 here. Maeda and Ginji. Microphone work. Psychology. I much prefer psychology. Microphone work, I can take it or leave it. Psychology. Yeah, we keep selling it out, so I don't know why it keeps telling me we have 960 fans. Day 7, opening the show with a pretty good technical masterclass match where Washi Tanaka and Ant-Man will go at it. I think we've done this a couple times. We've done this once on a tour before because it's a good match. Washi Tanaka technical masterclass opens called Slow Build Decisive. Boom. And then after the match, we do have an angle where Joshua Taylor once again comes back, crashes the party, wants to face Washi to get his win back from Showtime. So, Joshua Taylor cuts this promo. He jumps Washi. He's like, every fucking time I lose at a pay-per-view, I gotta see this Washi Tanaka guy just, he's so good. His BCG record's immaculate. He went undefeated. Did you know that Washi Tanaka was undefeated in BCG for the first 3 months? You know how many times I gotta hear that garbage? I'm sick of it. And then especially after one of the biggest matches of my BCG career, I am embarrassed that every time the lights are the brightest, Joshua Taylor falls short, and I gotta hear about this stupid Washi Tanaka. Well, Washi, you wanna have a heat? You got heat with me. At the pay-per-view, I'm gonna mop the fucking floor with you. So, yeah, Washi then accepts. Okay, he doesn't jump him. My bad. He doesn't jump him, he just crashes the party. He shits on him. Washi Tanaka's like, oh, you're gonna learn why people keep praising me, bud. Yeah, Washi Tanaka, we're gonna script these two. It's gonna go 2 minutes. Major success for both, so that's the next match we have pre-booked for the Lions Roar. This will be our opener. This will be our technical masterclass. Washi Tanaka versus Joshua Taylor. And then we have a pretty fun next match where the Wild Ones, we have a 4v4 Young Boy match. It's going to be... I had it originally, Doi was going to be in this match, but I'm subbing him out so I can give him a legitimate match in the next contest. So it's going to be Icky and Kubo and the Red Dragons versus the... Funakoshi's friends, as I'm going to call them, I guess. Quick Kick Nakao, Tani Toshu Sai, and the Wild Ones. Of course, it's going to go 6 minutes. Finley can get the victory because he's got the highest profile match of the guys. And then we're going to give the Doi Boy. I had Yutaka in this match originally, but we're going to give it to the Doi Boy. See what the Doi Boy can do in 10 minutes against Giant Brody. So up his time a little bit. Give him a little more of a showcase. We'll make it an open match. I really wish he didn't even need it, but just to have a mentor to give him a little bit of more of an edge. So open, script, steal the show. We'll give him a real chance. We'll give him an open. And Giant Brody will still get the victory. I will cut, I can cut a minute from that and a minute from that. So, yeah. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Up next, again, if I'm going to pay $800 for Joshua Taylor, you know fucking well he's wrestling. So, the American Cobras and Joshua Taylor versus Monday next and the Spine Breakers. This is going to go... I had this going 14 minutes, but I'm going to cut it down to 13. The reason this match is pretty short, you're going to see in a little bit why this match is short. Open script, decisive... I didn't slow build that, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah. Do I need to script it? I don't... I'm not too familiar with the Spine Break... Ah, Sajuro, you're so close to not. You're so close to not scripting. But yeah, script it. We'll go all out, though. Up next is going to be a trios match. After returning, M3 are going to get their hands on not Furusawa himself, but Showtime as a whole, as Intensity and Massacre team up. I had this going 22 minutes. I'm going to cut another minute so that Doi can get a showcase. Suki can get the victory. We can pin Yoshisada. I usually pin Masashi, so we'll give Yoshisada the victory here. Massacre can call. Is it Rokumon that can't call? Yeah, it's Rokumon that can't call. Open script, slow build, decisive. 21 minutes. And then, eventually, this is going to be one of the few times where I book a main guy and I don't have him in a match, but I need him for this angle. So, let me get all the people in here, and then I'll explain what goes on. Suki, Massacre, Yoshisada, and Masashi, and then, of course, Mabuchi Furusawa. So, M3 continue to beat down Showtime until Furusawa appears and tries to make them stop. And in his negotiations, the two men, Suki and Furusawa, they agree to a match at the pay-per-view to settle things. But since both men, Suki spit in his face, so Furusawa wants to kill this guy. Furusawa fucked over Suki, made him lose his title. Suki wants to kill this guy. So they're like, you know what? We'll have a match at the pay-per-view, but I got something I want to add. I want a stipulation to this match. And then Furusawa was like, oh, buddy, I got a stipulation I want to add to this match. All right, let's get Maeda. Let's discuss this further during the press conference. So, M3 beat down Showtime until Furusawa saves them. Match made for pay-per-view with wager? With stips? Question mark? And we'll find out in a second what that would be. So get these guys on regular, major. Alright. And then in our main event, Razan Okamoto and Dynamite Narahashi will team up against Yoshi Nakataku and Funakoshi. Pretty fucking great main event. And the reason all these matches are kind of short is you'll notice we have 80 minutes to work with. Buddy, on a tour show, we're doing a time limit draw. That's right. I'm going to protect Funakoshi. Just in case. Open script, slow build. Time limit finish. We're doing a draw on a tour show. We're going to give... This tour has been so good. These workers have worked so hard. We're going to give the fans one last fucking thank you for making BCG so amazing. And a 30-minute time limit draw to help build both of these championship matches. So it's another champions versus challengers in the main event, and it's going to a fucking time limit draw. And we are out of time. So it's time for the press conferences. So... Let me pre-book the match. The match is happening between Suki and Furusawa, but what are these stips? And we're about to find out in a second. I'm gonna tickle your balls a little bit, get you all excited, and then book a different match real quick. So at the press conference, first thing that happens is Blast Radius want to back up their boy and take on Intensity. So they're like, obviously, we don't have as much stake in this feud as Suki, but Suki's our fucking guy. Ever since the beginning of the year, the three of us have been ride or die with each other, and we're gonna stay that way by taking on fucking Showtime's goons, Yoshisada, and Masashi or Ogutaya. So, Blasty Coma, Rokumon, Yoshisada, not Yoshinaka. Yoshifusa. And yes, so that they're not here, but that match is made for the pay-per-view. All right. Major success, minor success, regular success. That goes 4 minutes. So that's the first press conference. All right. So it is time. What are these stipulations? Suki versus Showtime. We'll do, setting the stipulations. All right. So, basically, they agree to the match, but since there's so much bad blood and so much heat between these two, in just a few months, when it all started, when Furusawa originally offered Suki a spot in Showtime, he's like, no. And then Furusawa asked him again, and Suki was so mad that he even fucking asked him again, that he spit in his face, and then Furusawa tossed him his title. So, at the pay-per-view, if Suki wins, if Suki beats Mabuchi Furusawa, Suki will get Furusawa's world title match that he has banked. So at the Kingdom Calling, Mabuchi Furusawa beat Joshua Taylor, where the winner would receive a world title match at Strength Rush. If Suki beats Furusawa at the pay-per-view, then Suki gets that world title match. But if Suki loses and Mabuchi Furusawa wins, Suki must join Showtime. He must leave M3 and join Showtime. He is never allowed to team up with Blast Radius or Rokumon ever again. And he has to join Showtime. Boom. We have a fucking match for the pay-per-view. Suki and Furusawa will put Blast and Rokumon off screen just because they're going to be mentioned quite a bit. This is going to go, 6 minutes. Minor success, major success for those guys. Cheese some success. All right. And, whoops, forgot to put that on the post show. So that's happening at the pay-per-view. That should be our full card, if I'm not mistaken. Intensity and Blast Radius should have been the last match we pre-booked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we have only 8 matches. Yes, 8 matches. Sometimes I like to add more. I didn't know. Big step for the pay-per-view. Alright, but let's get into this show. Washi Tanaka and Ant-Man gets a 66, and then Joshua Taylor crashes the party. 53. 56 for the 4v4 Young Lion match. Good performances from the Funakoshi friends. 58. It's 38 for the Doi Boy. He's not very over, and he's still getting better, so it's going to be weird to book Takanori Doi. I was hoping he'd be a lot better so I could properly push him out the gate, but, we got to work up to it. He will develop. Marvel Malloy broke his toe. Okay. Not the worst that can happen. I'm pretty sure a broken toe means that they can still work through it. But for those of you that are new to the series, unlike 5SSW, I've given myself an injury cap just to make this a much more exciting... Okay, he can work through it. It's fine. Just to make this a more fun save is once I hit 3 injuries, I turn them off until one of them is gone. So that's actually going to help us a lot for the pay-per-view. We won't have to worry about a big major injury later on in this tour show even. 70 for M3 versus Showtime. Suki got a 72. MasterCard, the worst performance. He's still getting settled in here, so I'm not too concerned. And then a 71 for the original setup with Stips, ? And our main event gets another 71. Good match. 30-minute time limit draw. Beautiful. Good performances all around. Even Dynamite's doing a little better than he usually does. So, yeah, and then the press conference, Blast Radius's match, got a 59, and of course, the stipulation setup gets a 72, 69 for the tour show. Oh, man, it is time for the pay-per-view, boys. Let's get into it if nothing happens in between. All right. Hopefully nothing. Oh, you fucking kidding me? This is fucking, oh my god. Oh, Oh. Oh, what a horrible day in wrestling. What a horrible day in wrestling. Doc Hammond in the TCW Hall of Fame and Rogue joins the US Pro. Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking God. And Washi wants more money. Oh my Jesus Christ. Alright, so I didn't think too hard, I guess, but Marvel will actually be 100% going into this pay-per-view. So here I am, turning injuries back on. There won't be any cuts, hopefully. So you guys know, I'm a man of my word. When I say that I'm cheating, I'm cheating. But I established this rule, so I don't care. It makes the save more fun when my entire roster doesn't fucking go down in one tour like 5-Star Supreme Wrestling. So, yeah, Marvel Malloy's back. So at least his match will be better, assuming he doesn't get injured in that one. But yeah, time for the pay-per-view. Time for the pay-per-view. Biggest show of the year. Biggest show of the year. Let me run down the card. First things first, microphone work, why? Psychology, good. Okay, so our opener is going to be Washi Tanaka versus Joshua Taylor. Then we're going to have Suguru Imoto versus Tanyutoshi Sai. Blast Radius versus Intensity. For the Challenger Series Championship, Yoshinaka Taku will defend his new title for the first time against Dynamite Narahashi, the man that he removed from the dojo. Then we have Giant Brody versus Big Bruiser Finley. And then for the Tag Team Championships, the Dojo Guards versus the American Cobras. Now with the Cobras way more over than they were last time oh god, I forgot to check absent workers. I'm sorry, I almost had a heart attack. Last time the Dojo Guards and the American Cobras faced for the tag titles, the Cobras were not nearly as over. So hopefully, now that they're way more over, this will get better than a 60. That's all I'm hoping for, is better than a 60 this time. Because I think the Dojo Guards weren't even stars yet. And now the Cobras, they're not stars, but they're well-knowns. Yeah, so going from well-knowns and recognizables to stars and well-knowns is a big jump. And then in our semi-main big stip match, Suki versus Furusawa. If Suki wins, he gets Furusawa's world title match at the next pay-per-view. If Furusawa wins, he forces Suki to leave M3 and join Showtime. And so big things are happening no matter who wins that match. And then, of course, in our main event, the winner of the Soul Survivor, Razan Okamoto, finally gets his one-on-one world title match against Funakoshi. He came so close. He was the runner-up in the Grand Prix. He was the runner-up after Tori got injured in the Test of Challengers tournament. He had the match pretty much, and then Joshua Taylor came in and told him to fuck himself, and then it became a three-way, and he lost the title match. And then, of course, he finally has it now, beating Joshua Taylor, earning this match, winning the Soul Survivor, and yeah, it is time for the pay-per-view. Nara Baseball Stadium, should we... I think we should, honest to God, I know it's going to cost more, but we're about to draw 20,000 fans. I think we should just run, like, a region, because cutting it off at 15 doesn't make sense to me. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Opening the show. I'm going to make sure before all these matches that nobody rose to star when I wasn't paying attention. Because, of course, if you're not a star, then if you're a star and it's a pay-per-view show, your match needs to go 20 minutes or else there's a hefty penalty. So I'm just going to check for every one of these matches where they weren't stars when I booked it and I had to go less than 20 minutes. I'm going to double check. But opening the show, Joshua Taylor does get the win over Washi Tanaka. This match would be really good if it was 5 years ago. Like, not even 5. If it was, like, 3 years ago. If this was 2016, 2017 Joshua Taylor versus Washi Heat, this match would have been so good. But now they're both kind of on the time decline, so it's like, damn. Yeah, but they're going to open the show, get 15 minutes to do a technical masterclass. Tanyu's a well-known. Suguru's a recognizable, so we can keep this as is. Oh, no, wait, what am I doing? I have it pre-booked. Suguru Imoto versus Tanyu Toshusai is going to go 13 minutes. Tanyu is going to get the victory. This will steal the show. Open script. Not slow build. Decisive. Speaking of, did I slow build this one? I might take my time because I don't want to, like, fuck up the biggest show of the year. But the rest of these matches should all have to go 20 minutes. And that starts voice crack again. I'm excited, guys. I'm really excited. Blast Radius versus Intensity. Will this be a sign to come? Will this be foreshadowing for the later match? Because as Blastakoma gets the victory, will the momentum keep going with Suki later on in the show? Open call? Nope, script. Open script, slow build, decisive. Book the segment. Next up, we have for the Challenger Series Championship, Dynamite Narahashi versus Yoshi Nakataku. This is going to be Yoshi Nakataku's first real test, if that makes any sense. Like, no offense to Taku, but you have a match with Suki, it's going to be one of your best matches. This time, we are booking Taku probably for, like, the first time in this save in, like, a high-profile, long match where he is the one that needs to carry. Not carry, like, Dynamite Narahashi can't pull his weight. We aren't expecting him to pull as much as Taku here. So this is Taku's first real test as a main player in our company. So I'm sure you all are, I'm sure you're all knowing Taku's going over. I'm not going to have him drop the belt already. That'd be crazy if I did, but I'm not going to do it. I'm having him keep the Challenger Series title. It's the perfect title for him in his stage of his career. We're grooming him to be the next one of the next champions. So having him hold the Challenger Series title is exactly what we want right now. And this is a real test yourself match. Big Bruiser Finley versus Giant Brody is next. This one's going 21 minutes, and Big Bruiser Finley does go over. I think I ran out of time. Yeah, I ran out of time, so Giant Brody's not going to do his trademark fucking fuck shit up after he loses match. 73 and 80. Open called, slow build, Finley goes over. Oh, I hit overbook, Jesus. Slow build, decisive. Book segment. Up next, we have the tag titles. The Dojo Guards versus the American Cobras. And in 21 minutes, the Dojo Guards lose. I'm fucking with you. Dojo Guards will not retain. Storm Spillane will give him the victory because he, week in and week out, he fucking rules. Open, called, slow build, decisive. And they can call it now, too. The Dojo Guards, I don't think could call it last time these two faced. And I know they can call now. He's got a 71. He's got a 70. Yeah. Dojo Guards do not get the tag titles back. The Cobras win in the rematch. Suki versus Mabuchi Furusawa is going to go 24 minutes. And the winner of this match and receiving a world title match at the next pay-per-view will be Suki. He steals the world title match from Mabuchi Furusawa. Suki losing that Challenger Series title, but not losing any fucking momentum as he goes over Furusawa. And, yeah. And then we're going to have a post-match promo. Alright, it's gonna go 5 minutes. Just a fucking war of words between these two. Alright, boom. And then he's already got too much. Then don't fucking referee, buddy. Jesus Christ. Nobody's asking you to do all that refereeing. Alright. Who is our best referee, though? I do want the best referee on this match. I want the best referee and I want the best road agent on this match. You have a 62, you have a 67, I think Janssen might be Janssen's our best ref, and Maeda's got to be our best agent, right? I mean, 90, 100, and 100. No, I think Maeda, Oh, they already know. You already know. Yeah, so this one's going to go 30 minutes. I'm fucking with you. It won't be another time limit draw at 29 minutes. And the new BCG World Heavyweight Champion, Razan Okamoto. He worked so fucking hard to get to this point. He was so close and so close and so close. He finally gets the fucking title match, and he doesn't disappoint. With a minute left in the match before it goes to a time limit draw, we fuck with the fans. We make them think it's going 30. It's going to be another draw, and we swerve them at the last second, but in a good way. We swerve them when we drive, and Razan Okamoto is your new Black Canvas Grappling World Heavyweight Champion. And Razan Okamoto, world title celebration. Funakoshi shakes his hand because at the end of the day, these two respect each other. Unlike Suki and Furusawa, who are going to do the opposite of a shake hands. So, yeah, 188 minutes. Let me just make sure. Joshua Taylor, TEW, Blast, Taku, Finley. I'm telling you guys, the last thing I want to do is fuck up this pay-per-view. If it gets fucked up because of an injury, that's not on me. If I fuck it up, I don't want that to happen. Alright. This one I'm the most concerned about. Suki wins. Okay. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, man. I am nervous. I am nervous, guys. For those of you that have been watching since episode 1 and joined me on the live streams, this one's for you. And we open the show. We get a 74. Joshua Taylor with a 61. He showed up tonight, guys. He showed up tonight. Joshua Taylor with a 74. Or he got a 61. Tanaka did better, too. Two guys that they're fucking great. They're legends. They were never the top guy in the company that they were known for. But they were there. They played their fucking part. They were top guys and became role players. But they wanted to prove one more time they still fucking got it as Joshua Taylor defeats Washi Tanaka in 15-21 with submission, the butterfly lock, 74 for the opener. Tanyu Toshusai strained his wrist, and the match got a 48. Neither man really did that bad, though. It just got hurt because of the injury. 48, and you can't get mad. Toshusai got a 59 with the injury. And Toshusai, and there's no heat. That's the best part. If oh god, I said that like it's a positive thing he got injured. But if there's an injury, then and there's no heat, that's fine. He'll be back for the next tour. And you know what? Toshusai, he took one for the team. He broke the fourth wall. He's like, if I hurt myself, then 64 is going to turn off injuries for the rest of the show because 3 people are injured. And I want my boys to show out for everyone. So everybody give Tanyu Toshusai a round of applause for taking one for the team. Up next, Intensity versus Blast Radius. And the match gets a 74. Rokuman with a 72? Rokuman, where was this? Where was this? Then keep it up, buddy. Keep it up. Keep it up. If you keep doing that, then maybe we'll recreate what happens in 2020 and you become the fucking next world champion. 74 for that. 73, Taku delivers. Dynamite gave it all he had. He's just not quite there yet in terms of ratings. And Taku delivered, getting a 71. The match got a 73. I gotta write that down. 71. Great match. Taku showing like, yes, put me in that position. Give me the opportunity. I will succeed. I will make you proud. And you are. You fucking are. Oh my god, your dad got a divorce, but you know what? I didn't even think of that. It's his dad. That's right, his dad got the divorce. Oh my god, his parents got divorced, but he's like, fuck that, I'm about to be the world champion soon. Oh man, 73. 79. Big Bruiser Finley carry. I like Brody. I really do. But Finley can truly be the top gaijin in BCG history. He might one day. He has all the skill to be better than Pistol Pete Hall. He does. Especially by the time Pistol Pete Hall came to BCG. He has the skill to be better than him. 79 after 21 minutes and 27 seconds. And another 79. Storm Spillane goes off. Storm Spillane with a 75. I got to keep writing names down because people keep doing fucking great. But yeah, the Cobras cementing, yeah, they're more over than us, but we're better. And the Dojo Guard's like, yeah, we're one of the best teams in BCG history. So, beautiful. Storm Spillane pinned Noritoshi Mura with the kneeling Boston Crab. Or he submitted him. That's not a pin. You can't pin him like that. Both teams got a specialist bonus. It's fucking great. Great match. 77. Oh, what happened? What was it the announcing quality? Oh, the storyline had low heat. Ugh. Oh boy, this could have been one of the greatest matches in BCG history. Oh man. Oh well. 77. Both men got an 84. I have to give Suki the edge. I can't give myself a props on that one. That's so upsetting. 77 for that. Oh well. And then after the match, like I said, I don't know how to describe it, but essentially Suki and Furusawa, they just start screaming at each other. He's like, I'd rather be in fucking hell. I was gonna move heaven and earth and hell and part the fucking Red Sea. I'd do whatever it fucking took if it meant I never had to join your shitty fucking stable. And Furusawa was like, you know what? This is a blessing in disguise. It slapped me. It woke me up. Losing my world title, not getting you in my stable. You know what? It woke me up. I'm chasing Puff the Dragon here because yeah, it's exactly what you are. You're a ghost. You're a fucking ghost. Because if I had you in my stable, you would have made the stable worse. You're just like Shingen Miyazaki. And Suki's like, don't you ever compare me to that fucking bum. He comes in here, CGC Pride, GCG Pride, whatever the fuck he said. I came from GC. That place was a shithole. You and Shingen don't know what the fuck you're talking. They're just going off on each other. They no love lost here because there was no love to lose. 72 for that promo. And then our main event, 79. We got to get a better color commentator. Did this also because of low heat? No, we just got to get a better commentator. As both of these guys, and it only got a 79. That's kind of disappointing. But it is what it is. Razan got his big moment. Funakoshi had the performance of the night. Razan not far behind with an 84. And match gets a 79. Fucking world title match. Razan is our second champion of the save. I think it's the third or fourth time he's won the belt. And then a 72 for the final promo. They shake hands. Razan gets his celebration. And that's how we end the Lion's Roar number 9. Beautiful show. Time to make the speech. Did Suki? Yeah, okay. Razan and Funakoshi's match did better. So Razan gets the edge. So Funakoshi had the best performance. Razan Okamoto given a hug, and Suki praised for a great performance. Was very happy. Oh, man. Look at all these performances. Beautiful. Oh, man, I am sweating. It is hot in Chicago today, and I am sweating. And my voice is dry because I've been fucking going crazy. What do we got going on? Yoshisada? Yeah, sure, buddy. Get your pay rise. Amazing viewing figures. Tanya Toshusai gave one for the team. Oh man, we were not the best show of the night. We went head to head with Night of the Burning Hammer. Are you fucking with me? We went head to head with them. Oh my god. We almost beat them too. We were close. That's a win in my... Oh god, we lost to Raw. That's a win in my book. Good show. In the course of one tour show, we have completely changed the landscape through these championships here. And I'm very happy with it. Very happy. The show could have been better, but it is what it is. His color isn't even that bad. I think we should just keep him at this point. Maybe hire a third guy. Who can color commentate in Japan? He left the business. He's not bad. Did you come from somewhere, or we could get the Exodus guy. We could just snag him. We might bring him in. We might just bring in Ryuzaburo Sugiyama and have a 3-man booth going, because I think I feel like this guy's been developing pretty decently. So he has been. He started as a 60. So if we just keep him, we'll keep the excellent experience. Eventually we'll be at 70. Unfortunately for us, that just the market for announcers in Japan isn't too thorough. So yeah. Great episode. I'm going to cut it short before it runs long. Cut it short, like this isn't already going to be like 40 minutes. So, again, to all those people that tuned into the live streams and has been watching since the first episode, or even the people that just jumped in recently because you saw my channel through the 5-star Supreme Wrestling save, thank you for watching. I'll try to be back soon with this one. It might be a little longer in between the next episode, just because, like I said, I'm going to try to redo the entire scheduling that we have, just to make it a little easier for what we're trying to do with the 2 events per month. And then hopefully going forward, what we'll do is, like, if it's a normal tour, we'll do what we did with this one, where it's, episode 1 is, X amount of tour dates, and then the pop-up pay-per-view, and then the rest of the tour dates in the main pay-per-view. But if it's like a Grand Prix, what we can do is we can have it so, right here, see the playoffs? We'll have the first episode just be the divisional stage, and then the second episode can be the playoffs and the finals. So, but yeah, like I said, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all, thank Tanyu for taking one for the team. And, I hope to see you for the next episode.